Welcome back, you incredible lovelies out there, to Indiethon Spring 2023. So I won't stumble upon my words, and here I am doing it again. We are, as a little information for you lovelies out there, raising money for Little Warriors. They are a Canadian charitable organization based in Alberta, Canada, who are focused on the awareness, prevention, and treatment of child sexual abuse. Little Warriors volunteers work across Canada to educate adults to help prevent child sexual abuse by delivering the Prevent It workshop. The Little Warriors Prevent It workshop is an interactive workshop designed to educate adults to help prevent and respond to child sexual abuse through improving attitudes about knowledge of and behavior towards the victims. This free workshop is at the moment unique in Canada and was developed using research-informed methods and evaluated with scientific rigor. Participants can take the 3-hour in-person workshop in communities where there are active facilitators, or they can take the 90-minute online version by registering on the Little Warriors website. You can visit their website at www.littlewarriors.ca to learn more about their efforts and find out how you can help support their incredible cause. On top of things that are incredible, we have Stardew Valley being ran by AstroTheLast. I'm having a bit of a deja vu here. Are you feeling the same, Astro?
I am, actually, especially with how some of these runs are. So this time we're going to be doing Craft Room at NDE, which is going to be a bit different. They're both very similar in like the ideas that are presented, the same glitches, but we have to do a slightly different route because we need to inject a lot more items because of the Crafts Room. Because for the Boiler Room, you only need, like, I think it's 9 items to finish the Boiler Room. For Crafts Room, we need, like, 23. So we're needing a lot more injection to help us. And, of course, I still have Smirkle Theory here with me.
Hello.
And then, once again, you don't really have to understand much about these item names. They're going to give me some items you'll see when I start the game. This is going to, of course, unlock the Community Center. But we're actually not going to allow ourselves to be able to read Unimo text. Until when we start naming some chickens later in the run. So we won't go in the community center until then. But if everyone's ready for the countdown? Yes? Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Gonna start exactly the same here. The reason the Wilderness Farm on this one instead of Four Corners Farm, because on this one it actually does matter which farm you use. Because Wilderness Farm, I believe, has the fastest walking distance from the Warp Totem spot at the top to where you're going to place your coop to Marnie's Ranch. And we're actually going to BRR again, just to get rid of some energy, because it's a lot faster than getting rid of energy ourselves. I'm also going to clear out some space here for a coop, and we're going to break trees on the farm here in order to get our wood for item duplication. And last time you saw us duplicating hardwood for money, this time you're going to see us duplicating cactus fruit for money. This time we actually have to go to Pierre's because we need to buy a backpack to increase our inventory space. I missed some over here. They're good. I missed one more, but I'll just pick this up. We're just gonna do some fishing again. Be quiet for a bit. Alright, hardest part of the run done. Got all the duplication done. It's really difficult to do that fast and also get everything in your head. So what we're going to do now is we have to wait for Pierre's to open. But while we wait for Pierre's to open, what we can do is we can drop some items in front of the community center. So we can save ourselves some inventory space for later. I'm going to drop here, it's just going to drop the hardwood and 1 cactus fruit. And we'll pick that up later when we come back. I'll also pick up a daffodil because we need that for the crafts room. What's also interesting, the difference between this route and the boiler room route is that we inject coffee to ourselves. There's a lot more walking in this run than in the boiler room NDE run. So it's a lot more beneficial to have coffee with us, and it saves approximately like 20 seconds just from walking. We just have to wait here for piers to open. Watch Jane and Gus walk by us.
Someone who runs marriage, watching said Shay go by, it's like, yeah, I'm near. Here's a sign.
I'll see you later. So we're gonna sell our cactus fruit, some money, buy ourselves the backpack, skip the backpack cutscene with the journal, and then we're gonna teleport over to Robin's, grab this horseradish because we need it. If there's a leak, I'll also grab it, but I don't see one. So we'll just have to find it later. Put that coop right there. And we'll just knock ourselves out. There we go. So day 4 is going to look pretty similar, except for instead of just waiting for most of the day, we actually need to spend our time finding these last 2 forageables we need, which is a leek and a dandelion. So we don't need to find one of them, because we do actually have an extra spot for injection, but it would be really good to get that dandelion. Oh. So we got a geode right there, but we can actually just skip the geode cutscene with our journal, which is every mines runner's dream, to say the least. We're just gonna clear a path here because we're gonna actually have to go back and sell some chickens. And so we're gonna clear a path here to make it super fast, going back up and down. For when we have to go back up, sell some chickens and come back down. So this area right here. Alright. Then I'm gonna put everything I don't need in the chest. So what we're gonna do is we are going to check near Marnie's ranch for a dandelion. The dandelion would save us a whole item injection. And I can drink coffee at about 8:10 because we want the coffee to last until the end of the run. And so about that point is 8:10 today. Then I can use that to speed up my dandelion searching. There's one. Alright. This is definitely good. I believe I have all the forage because we're going to inject the leek ourselves. We should be good. I'll go ahead and drink the coffee now just for fun, because it'll last us. And so with this first item injection again, I'm of course going to go slow because I don't... This is like the most important one to like not go too fast on. Because the first one you inject yourself a warp totem to the farm. And if you don't get that warp totem back to the farm, you're walking a lot more, which is not fast. So we're going to go a bit slow here again. Take our time typing out the thing. Not in any rush at all to lose a bunch of time. Nice. And then we'll also inject more items. 3 again. Six, 408. 3 again. I wanna make sure we're getting 3 from all of these, or else I misspelled something. Oops. Almost messed that up. We're gonna use this. Head back to our farm. We're gonna sell 2 chickens, so we can make room for more. And you can see why this coffee is so important right now, because we're just speeding back down to Marnie's when normally we'd be walking a lot slower. We're gonna inject these last 2 chickens here. 420. Make sure I have space for it. Yes, we do. 8878, and then the leak ID is 20. So we'll put hashtag 20 at the end. And that should give us all of it. And we can actually warp up the mountain. Will save us once again even more time. And we don't have to wait for any bundle animation openings this time around since we're only doing the crafts room. So we'll be able to finish this up real quick. Grab these 2 that are just laying here for 3 days. And now comes the best part of the run where... Oops. Did not mean to do that. We have to remember where all the things are located in your inventory. There's just something on. There we go.
Do we have time for a very quick donation?
We do, and it's also the end of the run, so...
Cool, because we have a $20 donation by Astro's dad with no comment.
Aw, thanks so much. And that was time right there, just in case you missed it.
Time!
Sorry, I didn't want to
Was unexpected. That's all good.
Yeah, I was distracted, but it's so cute.
Shoutouts to Astro's dad, and thanks for $20. It means a lot.
Yeah, thank you
Yes.
so much.
Awesome.
Yeah, my
Great
family
job,
is
Ashley.
big Stardew Valley fans, so it's really cool
Aw.
for them to be able to watch me play it. In fact, if you want to check it out, I actually have the 2-player crafts room vanilla record with my mom, so that's a fun run.
I love that so much.
Yeah, but so that is the runs for now, I guess. I'd love to give some shout outs to some people. Of course, I'd love to give a shout out to Sprinkle Theory for last minute coming on and helping me commentate. It was really nice to have them help me commentate and just there as moral support. I know I would have been a lot more nervous doing it by myself.
Good to be here.
I also love to give a shout out to Permatis. Sadly, they weren't feeling so well, so they weren't able to commentate with me, but they're getting some much needed rest right now. Also, to give a shout out to Underscore, who helped a lot with finding the most optimal walking routes everywhere. They're a pro at that. And yeah. And of course, everyone in the Stardew Valley community for being so helpful with answering questions. If I wanted to name everyone who answered my questions, I'd be here for another 20 minutes, because everyone is just so helpful.
Yes, big shout out to the Stardew community. You all are awesome. It's another Stardew runner.
Always amazing to have a lovely, welcoming community in a speed game. So thanks to you, Astro, for the incredible run. Thanks to Sprinkle Theory for the very lovely company as well. And to all of you lovelies out there, do stay tuned, for we are about to jump into intermission, and after that we'll have more Sonic content by the incredible Huds601 running Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. So stay fresh, stay hydrated, don't run anywhere, and we will be right back.